some new cool stuff from Boss. So take it away, Aaron.
Guys, thanks for coming out and hanging out. Check it out. A couple new things we have here. Just debuted last week. This is the VG800 that we have. And think of this unit basically as our V guitar processing. Okay. Allows me to take a guitar that has a, we use it what we call our GK pickup. So it's installed into this guitar right here, right?
Okay.
And once this is connected in, and there's a surface mount version as well as the one that, this is the install version that you're looking at right here, right?
Okay.
Once that's connected though, it goes through a TRS cable and connects to the unit.
Okay.
Once I'm into the unit, I have the ability to take the signal and I can run this signal basically from the guitar into here. I have control over all 6 strings individually and I can manipulate them. So in this unit, I have the ability where I can actually do it, make the guitar, even though it's like a Strat style guitar, I can make it sound like an acoustic or a nylon string or a steel string, a banjo or a sitar.
Or do something completely weird on each individual string.
Well, that's the thing is, I can even take 2 guitar sounds. Like if I want, I can take a Strat and a Les Paul, have the bottom 6, 5, and 4 string be a Les Paul, top 3, 2, and 1 be a Strat. Blend between the 2 if I want to.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's super crazy. Alternate tunings as well. If you're into different tunings, whether or not it's Keith Richards doing an open G or the Black Crowes, an open E, or if you're doing like Deftones or bands like from the early 2000s like Chevelle, they're all drop tuned, doing baritone tunings, 8-string tunings. You can actually take the standard guitar that I'm playing, standard E, tuning, but I can actually drop the strings down to different pitches, or I can tune them all the way up to like a Nashville tuning, all without having to change my strings or the tension on my strings.
So that's pretty awesome. Yeah. So for guys doing, even half step to normal, or even like just weird different tunings, super fast on the fly, and it'll live with a preset that has the different sounds with it, right?
We just had one of our demonstrators. He did it up on the stage. He actually went through in a 3-minute song 11 different types of guitars and 11 different tunings, all in that 3-minute time span, all with the push of a button.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's amazing. The technology, the way it works is awesome. It does have effects loaded into it as well, so you can really get some trippy stuff, like more like synthy effects. Yeah. People will often mistake it for like a synth sound, but really it's like manipulation of the tone through software and digital technology to make it morph it into something that's not a guitar sound.
So does this come with the pickup, or does the pickup separate?
The pickup is separate. Okay. So for this unit, in order to work it, you need the GK5 pickup.
Yeah.
You need the TRS cable, which is a BGK. Yeah. And then the unit itself, the VG800.
I got you. Very cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah. What else you got?
And then over on this side over here, we have some people shooting there. This is the Wasa tube amp expander core that we have over here. And and on this side, this unit basically, we've got all these, high gain and high powered amplifiers that are set up over here, right?
Right.
He's able to take it, crank these up. So if you look at the master level, normally that would be blowing everyone out the window, out the doors of that thing. Yeah. We can actually take it, crank it up. The important being is that, the amplifier, you can turn it up to its sweet spot where it actually sounds the way that you want it to, but then control the level to be where it's actually super quiet.
So it's like an attenuator meets IR.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a reactive load device. Yeah. A lot of people aren't familiar, like a reactive load versus a passive one, right? Okay. A passive, the problem is that what happens is that when you're playing, every time you hit a string or make a noise on the guitar, speaker pushes out, right? Yeah. When that speaker moves back into place, it actually drives voltage all the way back through a tube amp, back to the very first circuit, causes that to distort more, causes more tone, more character. Goes on to the next section, same thing. It goes all the way through the tube amp that way, and every time you're playing. It's a very organic, cyclical thing that it does. On a passive, passive load, what ends up happening is that the negative feedback basically isn't allowed to go back into the circuit, and you don't get all the tone of your amplifier. So it's a super important part. Reactive load allows that to happen, where you're actually able to get all that negative feedback to go back in to do its thing, that the whole dance that it does inside a tube amp to make it sound the way that it does.
And does that have other, beyond all of those amazing capabilities, is there built-in speaker emulation effects and all that stuff?
So once I have control over once I have that control, now I can actually turn the volume down while turning the amplifier up to where I want it to be. Yeah. I can also send that signal out, basically out through the unit into the software that we have, which it has cabinet emulations. It has mic modeling as well. You can actually even adjust the mics to different positions that you want. there's also IR loading, so people who do IRs now, you can actually load your own IRs. You can actually load 2 at a time and actually morph between the two, or phase in between the two of them.
What does that go for? Street price?
$699.99 for that one.
For street price?
Yeah. So
wow,
yeah.
That's awesome.
anyone looking to change their game with the tube amplifier that they might own, realize that a lot of people, tube amplifiers, there is something magical about them,
yes,
something amazing to them.
Yeah.
And this basically allows them to kind of modernize their setup so that they can still continue to use that amp in a way that's really, really, utility-wise is really, really friendly for recording, or for plugging into a PA system, or for practicing at home and recording where you need to be quiet.
Well, those two things are amazing. It's a tough act to follow. Is there anything else we should look at while we're here?
I think that's it. We got all of our classic stuff. So we got our multi-effectors over here, compact pedals that we're known for, our 200 and 500 series. Then over here we have, this is the whole Katana line that we have running in that we have. So we got everything here from the new Gen 3 models that we have on the backside, and then we have all of our our smaller battery powered stuff that we have. We have our fully wireless systems with the Katana Airs. Apparently we got a finalist for the Tech Award.
Nice.
And then we have our new Katana Mini X. We had
Look at this.
Yeah. So kind of took the same concept as the Katana Mini that we have here, but we put it in a wood box, a little bit bigger speaker, give it some more as far as the amp models that are available here, added some extra effects into the end as well, and awesome. A tuner.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for $149.99, so it's great price.
Oh yeah. And does this charge, or is this plug in?
Rechargeable batteries are loaded inside it.
Nice.
Yeah, so you just plug in here, charge the unit up, and you can walk around with it.
Nice. Yeah. Very cool. Well, man, Aaron, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming by. It's always appreciative.
Yeah.
Team, thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you.